dear Taurus, this is a love reading for you where the person most on your mind will have their true thoughts and feelings revealed by me, Queen of Cups Tarot. We will also look into what they would tell you if they had the guts to tell you the truth with my deck, the Brutally Honest Oracle cards. And I'm reading in the order of the signs that showed the channel most appreciation in the March reading by liking, commenting, subscribing, becoming members, donating, and watching the ads. Thank you, Taurus, for all the love. As an extended member to my channel, you can get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And I'm doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to my channel and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check this out through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. This reading will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Taurus, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind are feeling for you and where their thoughts are at when it comes to you. Can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. I will also reveal what they would tell you if they dare to tell you the truth. For a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Taurus person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath's side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And I will use the ANIMA MUNDI Tarot for the readings part. Okay, so when I open your deck here, I see the Nine of Wands together with the Tower. So it seems like this person is going through some kind of breakthrough or breakdown. I'm not sure. They might be very angry, but usually anger covers up for deeper pain, which might come to surface here. They're being triggered in some way, and that can help us. If we are triggered and we deal with it, we can start seeing what's the problem and healing ourselves. So I call the Divine with Love and Light, and we have Five of Cups Disappointment here together with the Tower. So it seems like this person is deeply disappointed. They are also like in a warrior mood or angry. Okay, so I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we have the Seven of Swords with the Five of Cups. So they're probably acting like they don't care, or they are not as wounded as it might seem, or they're putting a mask on, basically. But they're also losing kind of hope in the world and in other people, things like this. So, 6 elements. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles together with the Five of Cups. So might be you have made them disappointed in some way, or that you weren't there for them, or that it's I feel that they don't blame you per se. It's just they feel like my mommy should have been here or my daddy should have been here. Maybe they probably expect you to parent them in one way, some way or the other. Like, you should have fixed this for them. So sometimes when we are in some kind of crisis, we might get like non-acceptance. We don't want to accept that crisis, and this person should have done this to prevent this, or God should have done this, or you should have been here for me right now. So something like that. And sometimes it's true. So it's like they want to act all tough in front of you, but in the same time, they want you to kind of put them on a pedestal, or they want you to appreciate them more, or think, oh, they're such a wonderful person, or they're perfect. It's hard to interpret this, but let's say this person is going through some kind of crisis. They still want you to look up to them and like admire them almost. And in the same time, they wish you to fight maybe more for them or do more things for them. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so 6 elements. I want my dear Taurus to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Page of Swords, 6 of Cups. I'm thinking they are like in some childhood drama that's repeating in their life. They are in the same, they have kind of moved back in time. Now they are a child. They're going through the same thing that they did, or it's the similar situation, same drama, repeating again. And they wish for a good solution this time. So for everyone to play their role perfectly, so they will feel that this is a happy outcome. And I want you to have creative success and love. Love, 3 of Cups as well. And then pretending like there's not. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. So there's a lot of love in this situation, but it also makes it hurt even more if we are very attached to the other person, or they mean like emotionally they have a lot of power over us. So whatever they do, it will affect us greatly. And I think that's why this person is all over the place, because they love you and it affects them greatly, and they both hate you and are angry with you, and you should have done better, and you should have looked up to them more or respected them more, or you know, see how good they are, how wonderful they are, and how valuable they are. And so this is a person placing all their control outside of them, that other people should have acted in other ways. And of course, we always need to start with how we are acting and towards ourselves, taking care of ourselves, how we are acting towards others, and therefore creating like a good life or not so good life. And that's what we can control. We can't like you should have, and this person, they are obligated to. Well, if they don't do it, what should you do? Like stand here angrily stomping like up and down like a kid on the store when you don't get the candy you want from your parents. So we accept that people are maybe not taking the best decision in certain situation, and we try to take better decisions ourselves. That's the way we solve things. We can't solve everything with everyone. We can just do our best, and we can't force anyone to change. That's impossible. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in here for a few seconds to you and the person most on your mind, and what's their thoughts when it comes to you and your relationship. Also, their feelings towards you, and also the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. So, their actions. There, and this is their feelings towards you there, and thoughts. 5 of Pentacles. So they definitely feel like a victim to this situation, very much a victim, and they think that your love was so special, you shouldn't have treated them like this. And in the same time, they might refuse to listen to any explanations from your side or your point of view. So it's almost like they want to be hurt, or want to feel hurt, or want to feel like a victim. Maybe that's the role that they feel comfortable in. 3 of Wands, Chariot. So it's almost like they would want to come and put you straight, to quarrel with you and get you to cooperate in the way that they would want to have things. And they're very strict with how they want to have things. Okay. And this is their actions. And here we have a Queen of Wands, the Tower, 6 of Swords. So this is a little bit healthy at least. Here the person see, oh, I have a lot of pain, I need to deal with it. But here again, they are either blowing up the place or blowing up in your face, I'm not sure. But it might be that they have seen certain things about their childhood that they wish to share with you or with people in general, but they are not going to come down nicely with it. It's more like, you did like this and this is wrong because of, and you hurt me and you didn't take responsibility, and I was the victim here. And it's good, probably it's like the catharsis, pure, like cleaning out what has been left out and not said. You don't have to take it personally. Sometimes a person needs to vent things like this. So on a fourth level, we have a King of Cups and Three of Cups. So I think they love you a great deal, and they love the time you have spent together, and the thing that this like your relationship is really valuable. Why I'm not, you know, like getting hard to get the words out, it's because I'm seeing they might trying to date other people as well, but in the same time you are the person that they want. Maybe they're just trying to create a great future for themselves, so either with you or someone else, but they want love in their life. God damn it. Okay, Two of Cups. And then Seven of Swords with Justice. It's so, I'm getting all sweaty with this person, because they are both right, but they are also so terribly wrong. Okay, they are right in that we should act in certain ways towards each other to create beautiful relationships. But here again, they want to kind of make you the bad guy or the bad girl, the person that screw it all up. But here they're screwing it all up by being self-righteous and not revealing how they really feel, what they really think. Instead, they are almost standing behind like the 10 Commandments. It's like someone that joined a cult, and the cult has the final word in everything. Doesn't matter what the family said. No, the cult's rules are like this. And let's say that we have a person that have been bullied in their life. They have been bullied a lot, and they find this church, alternative church, where they have a little bit peculiar ideas about, they have a lot of rules, and people need to follow these rules, then they are in, and if they don't follow the rules, they are out. They can even pretend like people are dead just because they turn out to be gay, or have certain opinions about something, or doesn't want to follow a certain rule, then they are shunted. So this person wants to have like a group standing between them and their bullies. So they find this cult, for example, and then they blindly follow this cult and stay behind it, even if it doesn't make any sense. And they are so self-righteous that they want to persuade other people that this is right and everyone else is wrong. And they're even surprised when other people oppose themselves and say, but this isn't quite right, or but I don't have the same beliefs as you, so I don't have to follow these rules. Then they're like, oh, so I can't explain it any better. It's peculiar when I'm holding these cards, but it's a person who wants to have love, but they feel very insecure in love relationships, so they want to have more rules, and people should follow these rules. So it's like every time they are in a problem, they almost want to read the 10 Commandments, and you need to, like, they really want control over other people by rules, and they don't have to follow really the rules, because they are the victim, so they have been very victimized, and therefore you need to follow the rules, but they probably have some kind of free pass, because we should all feel sorry for them for some reason. And so this makes a tricky person, because it's very hard to get close to them or talk to them like talking to a real person, because they will put maybe God or the church or the rules of the workplace, or the how they have decided, like, I'm the man in this family, or I pay the bills, my son, so you should listen to me, the mother says. So it's no talking with this person. They have like made up their mind, and their rules is what's lays there. So they get very cold in the process, even if this is a kind of a very sensitive, over-emotional person. But because of this, they become very cold and also hard to get, to talk to on a real level. It's not like you're meeting a real person almost. Okay, so they love you, but they hate you in the same time, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is a feeling level. So it's a lot of feelings already in their mind. Oh, we have the devil, and it's in the reversed, peculiar. So the devil in the reversed, they are trying to end, let's say that this is the bully, the person that was bullied, and they want to end the reign of the bullies. So they join this cult, or they become really successful business people, or they see to that surround themselves with friends in this motorcycle gang. I don't know what they are doing, but they get like a stronger force to back them up, so they don't have to feel a victim to the bully anymore. So they have said no to being bullied. So that's a good thing. That's why the devil is in the reversed. It's just the solution that seems a little bit counterproductive. And we have Wheel of Fortune here, together with Queen of Pentacles. So here they actually feel like this will bring them luck. And it's probably right. If you end all the attachment, you start to set boundaries where you refuse to be a victim, you refuse to be used. But I feel again like they are expecting something from you here. Again, that if they do these things, you should magically change and start to read their mind and know exactly what they need and not trigger them anymore, because now they have done this heroic thing and put boundaries and end the reign of the bullies. So they have hope here, is what I'm feeling. But again, it's like they see you as a parent here that needs to take care of them. And they have much hope that you will do that, it seems. Even if they have all the thorns out and being maybe very radical in their expression. 4 of Coins and 3 of Swords. So they are going to continue acting like they don't need you, they don't love you. They don't have to support you, because it's up to you to prove to them now that you love them. Okay, so it's you can't talk with a person that's this upset and is set in their views. It's going to be very hard. 3 3 3. So 3, I'm thinking it's actually them have put this this idea between you and them. And this idea, for example, they have decided that you need to apologize, and you need to apologize in this way that they have seen in their head and that they feel would make them feel good about the situation. But they never tell you. So you're going to have to be telepathic and figure this out. And this is what they feel like they are worth. It's first when someone is figuring it out and being able to approach them with all the right keys, with all the right words, with all the right deeds, then they might change their mind and start to relax and start trusting again. It's peculiar, but it's what I feel. And the person doesn't have to be right in any of this. It's just we're reading the other person's thoughts, feelings, and here we're going to read their action. It has nothing to do with what's right and what's wrong. It's just their point of view, okay? So this is the most likely action, and we have the Sun here, so that's really good. They are actually, with whatever steps they have taken to end the kind of reign of the bully, it was good for them, very good. It's healing that's happening here. Both King of Cups is healing, this is healing, this is you are ending an old pattern or ending an attachment. Maybe this person was codependent in some way to some situations in their life, and they ended it with, they saw through that. And here we have the High Priestess. So I think the secret is that they still have hope for the situation that they put an end to. So maybe they want the bully to come back and say that they're sorry on their knees, and that's what's going to give them the happy ending. And maybe if they can kick the person so they fall over also when they stand on their knees asking for being sorry, saying that they're sorry, that would maybe make it even better. Because this person wants to learn self-value, and they have a lot of anger inside of them, but it's because they feel like they were a really open-hearted person once, and that they weren't paid with the right amount of respect for what they gave to a certain situation. So far they have gotten the message for themselves, like they have certain insights for themselves. And here we have a Four of Wands. So Two of Cups, a Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. I would say this person sees you as a very important person in their life. So even if they are quarreling with you a lot and hating you a lot, it's because you are important, and maybe also you are loyal. It doesn't matter how many times they kick you down when you stand saying that you're sorry, or saying that you don't have to even. From their point of view, you need to say that you're sorry. From your point of view, it's probably like you're really trying to pet this cat the right way, so it's not going to over your face, la 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 la, like this. So but the cat has many ideas of what you did wrong, and how you fed them wrong, you pet them the wrong way, you didn't clean the little box in the right time, you used the wrong sand. I don't know. They have a lot of ideas with this, and it makes them the big victim and you the big perpetrator, even though you are the one giving them food and changing the litter box and buying the sand and all these kind of things. They still see you as the villain here. So I'm just trying to help you to see this person's state of mind. So you are the natural person that's supposed to be there. Feed them, brush their fur, change the litter box, and buy the right stuff so they will be happy. And even if you do all these things, and it's really nice, you're petting them like this, petting them, it's really nice, and then they will hang on to your hand and grab with their little teeth and maybe kick with their little behind legs, and then run away like you have they protected themselves against the saber-toothed tiger. So a little bit adrenaline there. But still, you are there for them. You always love them. They can act and react in any kind of way and get out all this, crazy feelings to left and right with you, and you will still be there. So that's how they feel. And the Seven of Cups. So I'm seeing a movie here. I don't know the movie's name, but it's a cartoon, and it's about a little girl that has to move, and she kind of gets the blues, become a little bit depressed, and she tries to be happy, and we have the happiness and the sadness. It's different character in the movie. And then we have a cat like walking over the instrumental panel of another cat's brain. Like, it's a cat, and inside the cat's brain there's a lot of different cats, and they're supposed to do certain things, but then a random cat just walks over the panel where you drive all the the things that the cat is going to do. So this is here. So someone is just walking over here, and the person has like a fit. In this case, in the movie, the cat just blows up in a doorway to a house and just spins around and doing a lot of crazy things. So it's just something inside the cat that displays this outside drama. Seven of Cups, Four of Coins, being able to keep their dignity through all this. Like, I'm still better than you. And then you can't really trust them, and their emotions are all over the place. They will scratch you and then be angry with you because they scratch you. I don't know what's going on with this person, but it's interesting. Four of Swords are a little bit calm in all this. So I think you can expect like drama, silent treatment, drama, silent treatment, drama, silent treatment from this person. And they still see you as the most important person in their life. They're just this cat, okay? And then suddenly the cat like plays nice. It's totally cool. Doesn't want to admit to ever have bitten your hand or anything. No, it's in your imagination. So I have no problem whatsoever. No emotional issues. I don't know what you are talking about. So this character is able to keep their dignity. And like, I love you. You give me food. This is nice. And ignoring you. Maybe walking away. You just see the end of them, like the tail whipping away. And this person is a total like mystery. But I'm guessing they are both a little bit like full of themselves, but in the same time, it must be a little bit tormenting to have all these random displays of emotions just coming out everywhere. Healing family issues. Love life benefit as you forgive your parents. So something has definitely happened to this person. So they might be very unstable because of some trauma that have happened in the past and that they are actively dealing with. And they are using you as an anchor for this healing because you are the one that loves them no matter what. No matter what they do, they can always get food and their little litter box cleaned by you. So in some way you are their savior. I will come back for you. I was serious about us and we're a bad match. Yeah, I think this person is a bad match to many people because they will get very upset when people do the wrong thing or pet them the wrong way. They will get like really high pitched voice and talk about how awful this person was, so did these things. So they do really love you, but they're hanging on to this, we are a bad match. And it's part of their victim story, really, that they need to make you the bad match. Because in other case, if you are happy, they don't have the victim problem anymore. And what are they going to talk about? I don't know. See what more they would say. I have father issues. Yes, it's written all over this. I don't feel good enough. They're using you as since you are maybe kind of you have patience with this person. You are their anchor. So when they act up their father issues towards you and like scream in your face, I don't feel good enough, you are there to make them feel better. I'm not saying this is good. It looks a little bit codependent in the other direction. So you are the one that needs to heal them from the old bullying. Maybe you did the bullying, and then it makes a little bit more sense. But if you are just, a friend helping another friend to a rough situation, and you get all this, need to handle all this drama, I think you can understand a little bit maybe the other person's, like their perpetrator, why they got sick and tired in certain situations. And because a person like this usually have a lot of issues with them. And when it comes to bullying, children sees this immediately. It's not the person that's being bullied, it's not their fault. And what happened to them was probably very tragic and not their fault either. But it's like other people, like predator, can sense when someone is wounded. And I think this was used against this person. But this person is still wounded and still acting in these ways which the bully reacted to. Oh, here we have a wounded soul, an easy target, or someone that makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm wounded too. So I think I'm feeling a lot of things like with very unfair situations where people have been maybe tortured for their beliefs, and that's why they also hung up on people need to follow certain rules. And they have, sometimes when you get hurt like this, you would either, maybe they have aligned with the judge and the jury that tortured them, and decided that the only safe way is to follow the rules so you never will get tortured again. Or they might be in this deep sense of that their soul was right and that other people need to learn these rules, that you are not supposed to torture people or not supposed to follow other people for their beliefs. But then they become this person themselves because the wound is so big and their shadow is so big, so they start to do the same thing themselves, act in the same way themselves. So there's a lot of things going on underneath here. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So it might be that you will get a free pass from taking care of this traumatized, it's a little bit of a baby actually. I didn't want to say it, but they are a baby. So see what your point of view in all this. I feel you even when we're miles apart, so it's probably very hard for you to release this person. You probably don't even want to. On a logical level, maybe, but not on a soul level. Love is too dangerous. Well, you might become the victim too, or acting like the victim too. Like, oh, it's no use. Everything is over. All I fought for, it's no... it will never happen. All my effort was in vain. Like every time you... were the anchor for this person was all in vain. So I think you have maybe a little bit the same wound here. Might be displayed in other ways. Instead of being the victim, you might have been the bully sometimes and the perpetrator, or you might have been using other ways to deal with this. For example, being really grown up and really resilient towards other people's bullshit. It's different ways, but children always find a way to deal with these issues, one way or the other. I'm sorry that I took you for granted. So maybe you took this other person for granted in one way or the other. It's easy. When a person is hysterical and whiny, sometimes we need to take them for granted because we can't deal with all the drama all the time. So we'll be like, yeah, okay, so you have another problem. Nice. What's it this time? Our love is deep as the ocean. So you really feel very attached to this person, and can see that when you have your good times or being close to each other, just feeling the other person's energy, you probably feel really happy. It's just a drama you could easily live without. I will never stop loving you and I want to marry you. So you show a lot of loyalty towards this person. But you have a free pass if you want to. You don't have to stick around for getting your hair pulled and listening to all this whining. The divine says you are free to go if you want to. And this is what the soul wants to say to you. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So even if they pull your hair or, eat your hand like the cat, they still love you. That's my human. They always bring me food. Nice person. So even if they don't show that so much, maybe you stroke against your leg a little bit and then they walk away, killing someone, a mouse or something. And embrace. To each other you find the missing pieces. So I'm also feeling you might have this karma together. You cannot be the one tortured them, or you might have been another victim to the torture. They might have tortured you. I'm not sure, but things have happened. Your life, past lives, hasn't been easy. And through each other you find the missing pieces. You could solve this puzzle together by investigating your different pains. And instead of taking it out on each other, you could talk about this like on a real deep level, connect on a real deep level. Okay, so now you seem to get triggered. You're stuck in my hand with all your teeth. What's going on? What do you really feel? Well, and the person can tell you. So I think there needs to be... You could, you have the chance to end with this person now. The question is if you want to, because you seem very, very much like they are super important, maybe the most important person in your life. With, I will feel you even if we are miles apart. Our love is deep as the ocean. I will never stop loving you. I want to marry you. That was if there were a little bit less craziness, of course. But so it's up to you. You decide. either stick around, wait for this person to, calm down and be able to communicate with you in a way where you can start to solve things instead of add to the torture, or you can leave now. So it's totally up to you from a divine point of view. So I would urge you to watch the reading, what do they want to happen between you two, to get more information. You can also watch their true thoughts and feelings from the previous month, which will probably be the actual energy right now. This can sometimes be a little bit more predictive, so the former reading will probably feel more relatable because if it haven't happened just yet, we can't relate that great.
Jet planes in the night sky with you.
Today, if you can't get enough of my readings on YouTube, you can now become a member to my channel and get access to premium content videos. There are 3 different levels to choose from. You can become a supportive member and get personal and spiritual growth readings for the collective.
Getting high in the sunrise with you.
The second option is to become an extended member, where you get access to the collective readings from the previous level, and you will also be able to see all the channel's astrological tarot readings for all the signs ahead of time and ads free.
Getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, no I do. And I wish that I could build eternity.
The third option is to become a full member, where you get access to all the perks from the previous levels. And on top of that, you will get short personal readings from me every week. It is very similar to super chat readings, but here you subscribe instead of paying for super chats.
'Cause time moves on, and now you're gone. Oh, if only I could build a time machine, I'd come and get you.
There is a lot of other perks that's available for all levels, as membership loyalty badges, custom emojis, and other special features.
I'd come and get you. I can't forget you. I miss you. I miss you, I miss you all the time. I wish that.
If you subscribe to my channel, you will be able to see the join button, where you can learn more about the membership. You can also follow the link in the description box to check this out. And if you're still not convinced that this is a good option for you, you can become a member just to support my channel and help me keep on doing readings for all the astrological signs. I hope you will join and we will have so much fun together. Thank you for watching this far. I'm sending you all my love and all my gratitude.